So good morning, guys. So my name is Danny Milivojevic and I'm a busker, I'm a public speaker, I'm an influencer. You guys can check me out on my Instagram. I have many fashion photos, and the thing is that I haven't been doing busking performances for over 5 months now. So to be able to be back and to enjoy my day every single day is a nice and beautiful way of life, isn't it? So for example, you must understand that if you really want to understand something in terms of what I do, I'm a life coach. I coach people based on life. I coach people based on my experience. And every single day I do something for myself, I always do it for you as well. So I'm doing this for myself. In terms of this video, I'm doing it for myself, but I'm also doing it for you. I mean, in a sense, so there is no selfishness without selflessness. So you have to be doing both things at the same time. You have to be selfless, so you have to help people as much as possible every single day. You have to understand that you have to show courage for yourself, and you have to be in front of people public speaking. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with a public speaker? Because guess what? People who do public speaking boost their confidence in front of a crowd, and that's what you guys need to do. You have to be a public speaker in life. Because those people who can public speak can do anything. Just look at Les Brown. Look at Zig Ziglar. Look at Dr. Wayne Dyer. Look at Tony Robbins. All public speakers. JT Fox, Jim Rohn, Eckhart Tolle, Osho. I mean, these people are all my mentors, and I always look up to these people. Look at Jesus Christ as well, public speaker. So that's very important to be able to do some public speaking, like a busking performance for yourself, so that you can actually grow yourself in the process. So it's been a long time since I came back into busking performance for myself, but I'm finally back. I'm ready to go. I'm making sure. I love to be in front of a crowd. I love to give my thoughts out there into the world, and I love to vibrate on a different level every single day. So if you want to do something, guys, make sure you pick up my business card and just check it out, and check out my social media and YouTube and stuff like that, so that you understand exactly what I'm doing, and so that you can benefit your life. I see, guys, so for example, in life, guys, you have to understand, you have to be positive every single day. Positivity with your dad, with your mum, making sure you stay away from the drugs. Don't drink alcohol. Make sure you understand that, because alcohol kills people. It causes violence. Cigarettes kill you. Do you understand? So make sure you stay away from what kills you. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Have you ever heard that saying? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You understand? So you have to understand that the world is always 99% positive and 1% negative. Okay? There's more positivity going around in the world every single day than there is negativity. Do you agree with me? You have to understand, every single day you have to agree. You have to agree with life. Because those people who agree to disagree never get along with people. You have to understand that when you agree with someone, it's a yes. I'm a yes. Everybody's a yes. But when I tell you no, do you dislike a no? You have to understand that those people who always get rejected in life are the people who have lived life. You have to understand, rejection is a part of life. But make sure you're never chasing other people, though, because when you chase other people, they reject you. I've done it. Many people have done it. They've chased the woman, and the woman rejects the man. Or the man rejects the woman. It's happened before to many people. But the thing is that if you want to do anything better for yourself every single day, you have to learn some words. You have to understand vocabulary is a big part of your dictionary. And those people who understand public speaking understand a high detail of vocabulary. Those people can actually grow. I mean, every single day you have to be able to grow. You have to understand, you have to do something today to read a book. Read as many books as you can, because that's where you become a busker and a public speaker, just like Danny Milivojevic. Come and check it out. I understand that what's important, okay, is that you live life today in the best domain, in the best intent. Make sure you always have kind will. Make sure you're kindness. Make sure you love. Love with all your heart. I promise you, if a homeless man comes up to you and says, give me some change, just give him some words of encouragement. You understand? I promise you, homeless people don't need your money, they need your words. They need to show love to you in a way that they have to ask you questions. But you have to understand that questions is a way of life, isn't it? But what you do with homeless people is you help them. You help people every single day. You have to understand helping is your number one degree in life. So every single day when I help people, I understand I help myself the most. I help myself the most because this man, this is a Hong Kong star right here. This is a Hong Kong star, yeah. This man changed my life. He showed me the 10 Commandments of God, and I follow it with all my heart. So happy Easter, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Father's Day. That's the way it is. So every single day, guys, make sure that you're doing something positive with yourself, making sure you're leading yourself in a positive way, doing something with your kids every single day. Make sure you're taking them out to the park, take them out to the beach, take them somewhere. But sometimes you have to understand that what I do with my kids, for example, and you have to understand something, that I talk ahead of time. I have no kids at the moment. But if I was to have kids, you must understand that what I'll do is really, I'd make them write in a journal. I'd make them pick up their phone and be on their phone all day. Because I know something about phones, that it can really, really boost your life. And that's what I'm doing with my phone right now. I'm boosting my life force right now. I'm boosting awareness into the world. And I'm putting it up on YouTube, and someone's going to be watching me help their life. I promise you, that's what I'm going to teach my kids. I'm going to teach them every single day how to actually write, how to understand grammar, how to understand life itself, how to be positive, how to be a public speaker, how to understand much more about mentality, positivity, discipline, delaying gratification, staying away from the drugs. You understand? Because you have to teach your kids, you have to teach people this. Because many people are doing drugs today. I mean, alcohol is a drug. It's really a drug. Caffeine's a drug. And 90% of the world is drinking caffeine. But you can live without caffeine. You have to understand that the things around life itself happen for a reason. And those who understand life itself understand how to go and maneuver their way through life. So when I do a public speaking performance, for example, I understand that these people that are walking past me, I'm going to show them one idea and off with you. You understand? Because that's how it is. But with you guys, you guys are going to watch me, and you may even watch the whole video. I hope you do watch the whole video, because I always have more to say. And when I have more to say, I have more love to give. Do you understand? Because you have to understand, if you want to be a superstar, you have to do some busking. You have to do some public speaking. You have to do some mentality work on yourself. You have to work on yourself every single day. You have to understand every single day you have to look better and better and better for yourself. So you must understand that a lot of people won't call you an inspiration, but they'll see you and they'll want to be like you. They'll want to be like you because you possess some kind of ability that they've never done. For sure, they've never done busking performances. They don't understand what this is. I mean, they understand because they've never done it. Once you do busking performances, you tape yourself doing it, and then you post it on YouTube. You make episodes. You understand? You make your passions come true every single day. I promise you, to live the dream is to live your passions. Live your passion. I mean, what's your passion today? What is your passion? Silence is my passion. I thank you. I love silence. I listen to silence all the time. You have to understand, every single day when you listen to silence, I promise you, it's going to help you to have peace in your life. So right now, you must understand that underneath my words, there's silence. Okay? But every single day you have to grow. You have to understand, you have to always deliver. You have to deliver your life quality. Okay? You have to deliver something about you every single day to other people so that they understand you. So I'm very confident right now. I'm much more confident than I was before. And you have to understand that when I started doing busking performances in front of people, I was sitting down on a chair. Make sure you understand this from Danny Milivojevic. Make sure you never sit down on a chair while you're doing public speaking, because it doesn't look like you're enthusiastic. But when you stand up, you can move around, you can jump around, you can talk, you can be much more magnificent in your ability, okay? So that's the whole point. To be magnificent in your life, to be worthy, to have self-love for yourself, to understand what you're eating every single day, to understand every single day that you pick up some food, make sure you understand what's in the food. You have to understand you have to stay away from fried food. You have to stay away from all kinds of rice out there. Stay away from rice. Make sure you have low carbohydrates in terms of food. High carbohydrates turns into sugar. And sugar means that if it turns into sugar, it will go into fat. So whoever eats more fat and carbohydrates always gets more fat. So stay away from the oils out there. Stay away from KFC and McDonald's. You have to understand, you have to stay away from most of life if you want to understand life. Thomas Edison, for example, made the light bulb, but he had to make 1,000 ways that he could never make it. You understand? He had to avoid 1,000 problems to get to the solution. So you have to understand, you have to avoid problems by being a solutionist. You have to be a solution in life. Those people who are a solution in life understand how to give. You have to understand how to give your life every single day. Give something about yourself. Express yourself every single day. Do something worthy today. I mean, what's worthy for you guys? You have to understand that what's worthy for me is speaking words all day. I love to speak words. Words help me to elaborate. It helps me to discipline my life. It helps me to motivate myself. So when I do something, I speak it first and then I do it. I say, go do it, and I go do it. I motivate myself. I am my own best friend in words. You're never going to meet a better friend than you in life. I promise you, your best friend in life is you. I promise you, when they said to me, Danny, you have no friends, I said, I'll show you my best friend. Danny Milivojevic is my best friend. That's my heart. Because that's who I am. I love myself. I'll never kill anybody. I'll never cause violence. You have to understand, every single day you have to be kind to yourself. So kindness is generosity. And those people who are generous with time, effort, money, words, love, mindset, confidence, courage, positivity, enthusiasm, they're going to be charismatic. They're going to show you will, power, or they're going to show you how to live life. Probably those people who understand how to live life understand how to speak words. You understand? Because those people who started to speak words had to start to be great. I promise you, greatness never starts, but you have to start to be great. You have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere with yourself. This is my passion. On the street, free busking performance in front of thousands of people for free. I'm doing it for free. You can step on my business cards. I understand this man didn't step on my business cards, but you can step on my business cards if you like. I have no worries. I accept it. I accept everything. I've had people who step on my business cards. Do you think that's rude when someone steps on your business card? I don't know. It's happened to me before. Anyway, guys, so make sure that you're always doing something to encourage other people. That's what I'm here for. I just encourage people, yeah? I'm just showing the way. I show the best way. That's my talent. My talent is to show you the best information in the world. And what is the best information in the world? Words. Any kind of word that you can speak out of your mouth is the best information in the world. You understand? Because there's no better information other than words. So the people who speak more words are more rich. So when you express yourself with words much more, you vibrate much more. You learn much more. You agree much more. You learn to persuade yourself every single day to do something special for yourself. That's the whole point, guys. It's the whole point to make sure that you're doing something beautiful for yourself. Do you understand? So what are you doing today that's beautiful? I'm doing a busking performance. You guys are walking, and that's beautiful. The way you dress is beautiful. I'm beautiful. Everybody's beautiful. That's the way of life, isn't it? I promise you. Anyway, you have to understand that if you really want to grow, guys, you have to understand books are the way. Books. Every single day. Dig in to more books. The more you read, the smarter you are. I promise you, it's just that simple. You have to learn also when you public speak never to swear. Never swear in front of people. But when I go and do something in my life, for example, when I'm a public speaker, I used to say so in my words, but no longer do I say anymore. I now just show myself. I show my talent. I'm no longer in Toastmasters. I went to Toastmasters for 1 year. I said enough's enough. I developed my confidence there in front of people. And you have to understand that if you go to Toastmasters, you will develop your confidence. But that's only the first step. The second step is do busking performances in front of people on your own. You understand? Because that's the real crowd as well. You have to understand that when you're doing something in front of people, you're doing something special all the time. This is something special. I mean, something, yeah? I mean, it's just my tactic to help you grow. That's the only thing. So when I do anything, I'm an information service provider. I provide information, nothing else. I'm just a messenger of God. Do you understand? I'm just someone who reads as much as possible. I read as much as possible. And then I get that information and I pass it on. I play catch and go. You understand? I catch information and then I go with it and I give it to you. That's the whole point of life. You understand? So when you're doing something that's special for yourself, you have to understand it has to be growth. It has to be living your life in the moment every single day, learning from the crowd, understanding their movements, understanding how people are walking around, talking, doing something. But you have to understand that I didn't plan this. I didn't plan what to say before I say it. I just say it. It's just very natural for me to be in front of people now, because I've been doing it for over 180 hours. So I love to public speak. I love to be in front of a crowd. And the best kind of opportunity for you is to be in front of a crowd, to do something. So it may be something in terms of whatever you're interested about. You have to understand you have to teach, but words must be a passion. You have to have a passion for words. You have to be a word freak. You have to be a knowledge freak. You have to possess so much wisdom in life, because that's going to help you. It's going to help you to be happy, okay? That's the only way. The more wisdom you have, the more information you have, the smarter you are. That's the only recommendation that I'm giving you in this video. Get smarter faster. The faster you get smarter, the better looking you're going to be, the better everything you're going to be. I promise you. Okay? So you must understand, that's how it is. So make sure every single day that you are always doing what is. You have to understand, you have to be in your emotions. And the more you're in your emotions, be in the feelings. Feel your way through life. Feel your way. Don't think your way through life. Feel your way through life, okay? And why is that? Because feelings can describe something that the mind never can. You can see in feelings exactly. Your eyes are the feelings of life. And those people understand I'm talking from the heart right here. I'm not talking from my thoughts. You understand? I'm not from the thoughts. I'm from the heart. You have to understand that if you're growing yourself every single day, you're going to understand how to read. You're going to understand how to do grammatical equations. You're going to understand how to invest your money. You never spend your money, you invest it. Be an investor, not a spender. You have to understand, Robert Kiyosaki teaches a lot. It's about financial IQ. Make sure you're reading about real estate today. You need real estate to cash flow. He calls it 4 quadrants of real estate. He calls it the 4 business quadrants. 4 business quadrants. Read that book, because it's going to help you. So every single day I read something, I'm always doing much more. I'm always doing much more behind the scenes. I'm helping myself grow. And you have to understand that I have always loved myself to some degree. You understand? And everybody loves themselves to some degree, even when they're not looking at their best. I seen this guy the other day, and he was playing poker, and he's looking at the TV, but he doesn't look happy. He doesn't look happy. I mean, his face is groggy. I mean, he's down on himself. I mean, do you understand? I mean, he's a bit overweight. You understand? I'm a bit overweight at the moment. But the thing is, you must understand, I'm happy. But he looked upset. He was like really upset. I didn't say anything to him. You understand? I didn't want to confront him about it. I want him to show himself by himself. Like I didn't say anything. You understand? So The thing is, every single day, make sure that you're always doing something to help someone, okay? But make sure you understand you have to give them space as well. The more space you give people, the more of a blessing you're going to be. I promise you. Don't you find it annoying when someone's always in your space? I give space to people. You understand? I give a lot of space to people. That's what I do. I do it on purpose. Because I love silence, I love everything in life. And when I grow because I have an occasion to grow. I have a will to grow. I have every single day more abundance. I have abundance to give every single day. And that's what I am every single day. I am abundance. I'm abundance in words, in wisdom. I can teach you a lot of things. I mean, anybody can teach you something in life. But if you're not speaking words, then you're losing. You have to speak more words. The more words you speak, the smarter you are. Express yourself more. That's why I always journal my thoughts down. I journal all night long. I journal all morning. I'm journaling right now. I'm journaling right now something down. It's going on the internet. I'm always journaling. You understand? I'm always writing my thoughts down because I don't want to do it in my head. I want to do it on paper. You have to understand, the rich taught me this. And they taught me and said, Danny, make sure you write things down because when you write it down, then you can solve it. When you have 1,000 problems, how can you solve 1,000 problems in your head? You'll go crazy. If you try to do everything in your head, you'll go crazy, especially with finances. Okay? Make sure you're jotting down where you're investing your money. Approach, if you don't jot down where you invest your money, then you may also understand that you may be broke. You understand? So the thing is that before I was very broke when I wasn't jotting down where I invest my money. I used to be a spender. I used to just put it into Coca-Cola, into white sugar, into this and that and that and that, okay? And I didn't know where my money went. After a week, $500 gone. I'm like, where did my money go? I don't know where the money went. I found myself with $20 in my pocket. I said I was broke. You understand? I was broke as. So the thing is that as soon as I started investing my money in the best places and also investing consciously investing, so writing it down, making sure that I'm always checking weekly, daily where my money is going, I started to have money again. I started to have much more financial riches in my life because I was always consciously investing my money. I was always checking where my money goes. I was writing it down. So make sure you download that application, Spending Tracker, on Google Store or iPhone Store, and start jotting down and start tracking your finances, okay? Because that's the number one rule of finance. Track your finances, because if you don't, you'll be broke. And that's why I haven't been broke for 2 years. You understand? And now I'm much better with my finances, and I'm much better with my thoughts now, because do you know why? Because I write so much. I write a lot of content. And because I write a lot of content, what I learn in that content, I teach it on video. So I write 100,000 words, and then I teach it in 1 hour video. You understand? But because I teach, I understand I'm a teacher. I understand it's much more, I have to teach something because it's my passion. I love to teach. I love to teach something about my life. I love to give my story. I realize I'll start with my story first. I'm Danny Milivojevic. I'm 29 years of age. You understand? I'm born in 1992. I was a drug addict. And now I'm doing better for myself. Do you understand? So the moment you can public speak, guys, in front of a crowd is a life pinnacle of your moment. It's the pinnacle of your days in life. It's the peak. It's the prime time. Because anybody who can public speak in front of a crowd can help people. You understand? Because that's the number one option. The number one option every single day is to help as much people as possible so that you can help yourself develop. And the more you help yourself to develop, the more you can understand how to be positive. You can give money away for free. You can give information away for free. You can give yourself away for free. Don't you love free things in life? When someone gives you a free book or free money, or free words of love. I love you all. And that's the best, isn't it? The best things in life are free. So go the free way. Go the most affordable way in your life. The most affordable way is the best way. Never go the expensive route. Go the affordable route. If it's $2,000 to get to Spain or $1,000 to get to New Zealand, go to New Zealand first. You understand? Never go the expensive way. Go the more affordable way. If it's $200 to get to Brisbane, but $80 to get to Tasmania, go to Tasmania first. You understand? Because you can have 3 nights in Tasmania for $200. You understand? Easily. So make sure you understand that when I travel now, I travel only weekly, okay? So what I do is I used to travel at months on end. I went to Melbourne for 4 months. I went to Cairns for 2 months. I went to Brisbane for 2 months. I went to Perth for 1 month. You understand? I was traveling in months, okay? But now, understand when I travel somewhere, I want to travel up to a week only. So if I go to Spain, I'm going to be there for 1 week. If I go to Amsterdam, I'll be there for 1 week. If I go to New York, I'll be there for 1 week only. I'm not going to be there for 50 months. You understand? So I travel just by weeks. At most, I'll be there 2 weeks, at most. That's if it's a really special occasion. That's if there's a big festival going on or something like that. I love festivals. I'm a big lover of trance music, hardstyle music, R&B, classical music. I love that. I love rock music. I love all types of music. I mean, every single music out there, there's always a time and place for it. Have you ever noticed that? There's always a time and place for any kind of music in the planet. So I'm a music producer as well. I produce music. I produce a lot of things. I produce words. I produce courage, confidence, positivity, enthusiasm, charisma, abundance, riches, financial wealth, whatever you want. I plan it, I describe it, I am it. I do it right now. Come and check my Instagram, guys. I have a beautiful Instagram. You check it out and you understand something. Apparently it's the best thing in life, to understand something, isn't it? Because when you understand something, you understand how to teach it, you understand how to be it, you understand how to do it, you understand how to live it. That's the only way of life, isn't it? That's what you guys have to do. You have to be living your talk, guys. Be living your talk. Integrity is the best thing. Those people who have integrity have leadership. So, who's voting for Scott Morrison and who's voting for Anthony Albanese? I think both people are positive. I love them both. But I'm not sure who to vote for. Why did they make me vote? I want to vote for both of them. I want to vote for everybody. I mean, that's the thing about society. It's like, you pick him or me. I want to pick both of you. You understand? I want to pick both people. I want to pick everybody. You understand? That's the thing. With everything in life, you always have to have some kind of decency. You have to have decency in life. You have to have love for yourself. You have to have something that is cherished in your life. You have to cherish your passions. You have to cherish yourself. You have to cherish people like your girlfriend or man or wife or dad or brother or sister. You have to cherish that. You have to understand, I'm a single child. I'm a single child in my family. I have a half sister. And she lives in Serbia at the moment. And she was born with Down syndrome and a hole in the heart. Okay? So she is having some type of life. I mean, she's happy to some degree as well. And you have to understand, I love her, always. But the thing is, every single day you must understand that everybody's born great. Everybody's born great in life. I reckon everybody's great, isn't it? Everybody's unique to some degree. It's just those people who extra push. They push extra to be greatness in life. I mean, look at Oprah Winfrey. Look at Tony Robbins. Look at, for example, Donald Trump. A lot of people hate Donald Trump. But the guy's a business model, man. You have to understand, that guy can do business. You know, so he can teach you something about life. That's what you guys have to be doing. The best thing you can do today is teach someone about your life. That's the number one lesson in life. Teach someone about your life. The more you teach, the more of a blessing you'll be. I promise you, this man here, this man, he's a Hong Kong star. Yeah. This man, a Hong Kong star. Jesus Christ, yeah. This man will teach you something. I promise you, he teaches. He's exactly what he says that he is. And that's what I want you to be. I want you to be Jesus Christ. I'm Jesus Christ. You understand? And I say I'm Jesus Christ because I follow Jesus Christ. You understand? I follow his rules. And when I become Jesus Christ's rules, that makes me Jesus Christ too. I'm not the Messiah. I'm not the Messiah, but I follow the Messiah. You understand? That's the way, yeah? So you have to understand, everybody's human in life, and we always have to do better. You understand? I promise you, eventually this world's going to become vegan. You understand? Because the more people in the planet, the more animals have to get killed. So imagine when there's 300 billion people in the planet, there's not going to be any more animals. Because, you understand, humanity is killing a lot of animals these days. So when the population grows of humanity, so does the killing of the world. So that's why we're all going to become vegans in the future. That's what I believe. I believe that the politicians are going to help us become vegan. Eventually, maybe in the year 1000 and in the year 10,000, sorry. I mean, it's long past us, but it's a possibility. And you have to understand, I'm vegan, and I enjoy being vegan. So every single day I'm understanding that the whole point of life is to cherish yourself and other people. So when you're actually growing yourself, you're always just making sure that you're doing something responsible every single day, making sure you're taking ownership for yourself, taking ownership for other people as well, you understand? So when it's not your fault, make sure you just say it's your fault. Take ownership. And the more ownership you take in terms of having life, the better your life in terms of the quality of your life. And that's the whole point, isn't it? It's to make sure that you're doing something special for yourself. You have to be learning, you have to be growing, you have to be understanding, you have to be understanding exactly what I learned today. I learned much more awareness about my life today. And that's because I was planning. I was planning a lot of things in my life. I was planning my ability to become strong, to become wiser. I was praying to some degree. I'm making sure I always pray in my life. I'm praying right now. I understand when I teach as much as possible, that's my prayer. I mean, every single day you have to live by your word. You have to live by who you are. You have to understand that who you are is better than this world. You have to understand, you have to consider that. You have to consider that for yourself. You have to understand that you guys are better than this world. I promise you, there's something better than this world. I am better than this world. I promise you, everyone's better than this. And that's why we're growing today. We're still humane. I mean, there's no violence going on. It's very beautiful. But on the news, there's always violence. On the news, there's always stupidity going on. On the news. Do you understand? But make sure you always feel good about yourself. The more good you can feel about yourself and other people, the better for you. But it's more what's in it for you and other people. You understand? When you ask someone a question, that's the best way to get answers. So ask more questions and you'll get more answers. But the more you teach, the more aware you are. And the more you'll become an influencer of life. You have to understand, influencers go somewhere. People who influence are everybody. Everybody's an influencer to some degree. But some people push that extra mile. They push extra, like Oprah Winfrey, like Tony Robbins, for example, Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar. They push that extra mile. And what's so different about them and us? First, they have a great attitude, okay? They have a great attitude. We have a great attitude to some degree as well. But they're so successful in life. And everybody is successful. Everybody's successful. But I look up to them. I look up to these guys because they're a lot of success. I mean, they have a lot of success, you understand? So that's what you need. You need success in your life every single day. Reading success books, teaching, lecturing yourself every single day, understanding, influencing, becoming the best version of yourself is what you need to be doing every single day. You have to understand, it has to be a passion to become the best version of yourself, because that's the only way to live life. The best way in life is always look up, never look down. Understand? But when you look down, be positive. Understand? You have to always be positive for yourself. Every single day I'm always watching stars, I'm always watching people. And the more I watch people, the more aware I become of people. I become much more aware about what's happening in the world. Because I know that God's always listening and God's always watching everything. You understand? Because that's the kind of persuasion I have around here. I have this nice and beautiful feel around myself. You understand? Because you guys are very beautiful, that's why. And that's how I actually grow. I grow by complimenting others. I grow by teaching. I grow by reading. I grow by silence. I listen to silence sometimes. And I love silence. I love a lot of silence in my life. I love privacy. I have a lot of privacy in my life. I understand that when I do something, I do it for the better. I always go for the better way. You understand? I'm always thinking, what's better than this? What's better than that? What's better than that? What's better than that shirt? What's better than that body? What's better than that hair? What's better than the hair there? I mean, I'm always thinking, what's better than what? I'm always looking at the better side. I mean, what's the difference between these three people? I mean, what's the difference between that soccer player and that soccer player? I'm always asking the difference. I'm always asking questions, different questions. Understand? Because when I ask questions, I lead myself into wisdom. Wisdom is your soul essence. It's who you are. Where does wisdom come from? Wisdom comes from Jesus Christ. All wisdom came from the Bible of Jesus Christ. The first book ever written is Jesus Christ's Bible. That's the first book of the planet. So everything derives from that. I'm a spiritual person. You understand? I love being spiritual. And the more spiritual I can be, the more I can teach the planet how to be as well. You understand? How to be in the emotions. You have to understand, if you want to overcome drugs or anything like that, you have to be in your emotions. You have to show yourself in the truest of your intents every single day. You have to push yourself with your emotions. You have to be with your emotions. You have to love your emotions. You must never label anything. Never label who is that, what is that. Make sure you never label anything in life. That's not a business card. That's not a speaker. That's not my, that there is not Jesus Christ. You understand? That's something better. You understand? Make sure you're never labeling anything in life. God can never be labeled. You understand? You can never define anything in this life. That's the whole essence of life. That's the truth. And the truth shall always set you free. Have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard that the truth can set you free? I mean, what is the truth anyway? I suggest that the truth is always information. And where information lies is the truth. And where's information? Information's everywhere. The truth is everywhere. It's in how you breathe. It's in how you smell. It's in how you look. It's in how you feel. It's in how you are as a person, as a being. You're a being. You're a spiritual being living in a human body. You have to embody yourself every single day. You have to learn the spiritual way. You have to understand. Go check out Eckhart Tolle. Eckhart Tolle is a beautiful spiritual teacher. He will teach you a lot about present moment. And Osho. Osho is another spiritual teacher. These teachers will teach you a lot about gravity, metaphysics, present moment awareness, being the best you can be every single day, learning, styling and profiling, just like Ric Flair, enjoying, entertaining, learning the art of something. What type of art do you like in life? I like patterns. I like a lot of patterns. I like that. I love that. I love when someone wears patterns on their shirts. I always go for the patterns. You understand? I love patterns. Even though I'm not wearing any patterns at the moment, but I love patterns. Even though I am wearing some pattern, but the thing is that I want more detail. More detailed clothing. That's the best thing in life. Like that. Patterns. I like patterns. I love that as well. That's beautiful. Every single day, you have to always sing. You have to sing your heart out. Sing in the shower, sing in the garden, sing with your husband. No, 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 no. Have you ever seen those old ladies in the film? No, 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 no. They just sing, yeah. I mean, they're getting their hair styled and la 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 la. I mean, just chill, relax. I mean, life is pressuring you. You understand? Life is demanding. Life demands of you something. You understand? And you have to understand that you have to give of yourself. Just like life demanded of Jesus Christ. Everything. You understand? And they took him. They beat him down. They lashed him with those things. You understand? With the whips. They were lashing him. You understand? He didn't deserve it. You understand? But there's a lot of things that we do deserve in life. We deserve ourselves. We deserve money. We deserve children. We deserve a happy life. You understand? But you have to work for it. You have to work for it. You have to work for this man too. Because if you don't work for Jesus Christ, then you don't work for any of us. You have to understand that everybody here is following the 10 Commandments of God. 10 Commandments is the law. And those who follow the law of God always prevail. Do you believe that to be true? I say amen. Amen to that. So every single day I'm understanding that no matter what, you have to always abbreviate. I mean, what have I been doing in this video program? I've been doing abbreviation the whole way through. And what's abbreviation? Just information. Information about something. I mean, isn't it an interesting conversation with myself? I mean, it's the most beautiful conversation I've had with myself to this day. And in front of people. I mean, it's the best kind of performance I can give you at the moment. You understand? Because every single day when I grow, I understand something. I understand everybody's unlimited. There's no shortage of anything in this planet. There's no shortage of money. Make sure you understand that. Make sure you understand to live below your means. Live below your means. Never live above your means. Make sure you never gamble your money away. Never gamble at the pokies. Never gamble at the horses. Never gamble at sports bet. Never bet on the soccer. Please. Make sure if you cheer for a team, cheer for a team. Cheer for both teams. Why does it have to be one side? Make sure you cheer for everybody. When someone scores a goal, you cheer. When the other team scores a goal, you cheer as well. Cheer both sides. It's not a competition with humanity, it's a competition with yourself. When you compete with yourself to be the best version of yourself, that's where you need to be. Do you understand? So every single day, you have to learn to grow. You have to learn to persuade yourself. I'm not afraid to show Jesus Christ. I stand for this person. I show him. My nice and beautiful phone has a wallpaper of Jesus Christ as well. You understand? That's how I love Jesus Christ. I show God that I love him like that. You understand? I stand for his son. You understand? So every single day, I'm always learning. But eternity is right now, guys. You have to understand, we have to be living life always. You understand? And that's what we are going to be doing for the rest of our lives. And how long is that? For the rest of eternity, we're going to live forever. There is no death. You have to understand that there is no death in this life. There's only another life that we're going to. You understand? That's just becoming right now. You have to understand that Albert Einstein said that imagination is the upcoming and attractions of everything that's attracting in the upcoming stages of life is imagination. Imagination is everywhere. And the more you boost your imagination, the more you can problem solve, make sure that you're a better person, do something much more worthy for yourself, help yourself in some kind of way, live life to the fullest, make sure you understand to go the better way all the time, go the best route. Never seek out danger, never go for danger. I see a lot of people, for example, with crocodiles, for example, the person's touching the crocodile. I would never do that. I would never do that because, honestly, I never want to put myself in danger. But obviously that person taught that crocodile somehow, and that's interesting, you understand? Where a human being can be with an elephant, or a human being can be with a tiger, or a lion, or King Kong, or anything in terms of rattlesnakes and things like Steve Irwin done. And you have to understand that everything happens for a reason, you understand? I mean, people die in an accident because they're meant to. It's a purpose of life. So if you die early, that's your stage to go to heaven in a better way, do you understand? To go somewhere much better. I promise you, there is someone much better than me all the time, you understand? There's always someone much better, you understand? And if you understand that, I follow that someone is God. Promise you, that's who's better than me, you understand? Promise you, only God is better than me. Promise you, humanity is never better than me. No one's better than you except for God. God's the best. God's the Almighty. This person right here. I promise you. So every single day, focus on your strength. Focus on something beautiful. Promote everything. I love Buddha quotes. I love spiritual quotes. I love Nikola Tesla quotes. Anything to do with quotes, information, some kind of information. I mean, what type of information can you give me in this video right now? What type of information can you give me in terms of improving myself today? I'm always looking for information, you understand? It's much more, every single day, it's what can I provide you with information? And that's what I'm doing also. I always like to seek advice. I like to seek advice, and the more I seek advice out there, the more opinions I get, and the more opinions I get, the more information I get, and the more information I get, the smarter I get. I just get smarter, because I rack up 50 opinions and I make my own opinion from that 50, and I have a strong stance to it. You have to understand, everything has an opposite. Opposites attract. You have to understand that if you're a female, you have a twin flame, that's a male. You understand? If you're a male, you have a twin flame, that's a girl. You understand? Everybody has a soul, half of their soul somewhere in the world. I believe that to be true. Anything that you can say in this world is true. Any kind of words that you say is true to some extent. You understand? So every single day you have to understand that no matter what, in life, you have to focus every single day. Better your focus. Stay away from the alcohol. Stay away from the drugs. That will better your mentality, for sure. You have to understand that no matter what you do, every single day, you have to always focus on a better way of life. Do you agree with me? Do you agree? Focus on a better life, yeah? Always. Read the better things in life. Always read people. Be a people influencer. Influencing people every single day is the most beautiful thing. I enjoy being a promoter of myself. I enjoy promoting this man, Jesus Christ. I promote him all the time. You understand? I promote Jesus Christ, but how many of you are Christians out there? You understand? I'm brothers. If you're a Christian, whatever you are, it's not what you are, it's what your mindset is like. You have to understand, it's more that you have to understand that those people who are defined the best are the best influences of the world. I promise you, those people who can actually influence all the time, and anybody can. You have to understand, everybody is the best in the world at something. You understand, everybody has that talent, that passion, that fire inside of themselves that can help them to grow, to do something special. You understand? You have to grow that fire. You have to grow that within yourself. You understand? Because nobody else is going to grow it for you. You understand? Because that's your job. So what time is it? Okay. So every single day, I understand that my life is always better. I'm always doing the better things. You can tell by my words. You understand? My words reflect a better attitude. That's all I've been teaching in this video. Nothing else. I've just been teaching you a better way of attitude. I mean, the way that you can actually speak in front of people. I've been speaking like this in front of people for over 180 hours now. And I always pronounce myself better. I always look to find something of myself that I can benefit myself with these people right now, because everybody's giving me value in silence. You understand? Because I'm giving people value, but people are giving me value by all the reactions. I see all the reactions about me, and that's something special in my heart. So I thank you for that. I see that's the way it is. So everything in terms of what is you. You have to understand, you are life. You are everything that you want to be in your life. What you want to be is going to manifest. You understand? So be something more all the time. Always be more than you are. Be all you can be, as Jim Rohn says. Jim Rohn says, be the best you can be every single day. And the more you can be the best, you can always grow the best. That's the way it is. Grow the best way you can. Do the best way you can. Do what's better for you. Do the best path in life. Do the most affordable path. What's more affordable for you is the best. You have to understand, every single day, make sure that you're investing your money better, doing things better for yourself, having better thoughts, better things in life, making sure that you're attracting something beautiful. Attract something much more all the time. Always look to much more, making sure you're always lifting as many people as possible all the time. That's what's going to grow you the most. So books is a way. I mean, books is the ultimate way of life. Do you agree? For those people who read books will understand something, that you can read audio books, you can read e-books, or you can read articles on the internet. So make sure you read whatever you want, but whatever you read is your passion. Whatever you like to read in your daily life is your passion. I mean, you understand? So make everything your passion. Make every single person here in the building your passion. You understand? Because that's who you work for. You work for everybody. You understand? I work for everybody here. You can find this nice and beautiful video on YouTube, and guess what? I promise you it's worth it. I promise you I teach a lot of things. And because I teach, I'm much more wiser. Thank you very much. You're a blessing. Thank you. I say, so make sure every single day you have to understand that when you actually do something beautiful for yourself, you have to understand every single day, live really. Live the best way you can all the time. Okay? Always understand exactly what you say and why you say it. Because when you understand exactly what you need to do in every single moment, you're going to understand exactly what wisdom is. Wisdom is always penetrating people with the best information possible. That's what you need to do. So love your life. Love yourself. Love God. You understand? Love this man. Love Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. We have heaven. We have eternity, man. You understand? And that's powerful. You understand? I mean, we have always. I mean, Jesus Christ came here to give you the good news. He came here to say, hey, we have eternity, man. No matter how you look, no matter how down you are, I promise you this too shall pass. No matter how depressed you are, no matter how upset you are, no matter how unhappy you are, I promise you this too shall pass. It shall pass you by. I promise you, something better is coming. I promise you, once you pass away from this world, you'll have that in terms of what you're getting. You understand? You'll get something better than this. I promise you, it's always worth it to pick up my business card. I'm very worthy. And I always learn from the best. I learn every single day because you have to always learn. You have to understand that learning equates to riches. Those people who learn are the best. You have to learn as much as possible. So if you want to become big time, prime time, make sure you learn real estate as fast as possible. Real estate is the way to riches. And it's the fastest way to get you to where you want to be. You have to understand, every single day learn as much as possible. From Grant Cardone, make sure you learn from that guy because he can teach you a lot about life itself as well. So I always promote my mentors, I always promote people, okay? Promote people as much as possible. Do it for free, do it as your passion. Do something for free that you love to do. What do you love to do for free? I love to public speak for free. This is a free contest. I'm not competing with anybody, okay? This is my own material from decades of research, okay? So I've been researching philosophy for 29 years. For 29 years, I've been studying psychology, philosophy. I'm just 29. I'm a life coach. Do you understand? That's what I need in my life, always. So learn the best way you can. That's everything in life. So every single day that you learn, you always grow. You make sure that you persuade yourself to do better. You make sure you persuade others to do better. You lift other people up with your words. Words is the best thing you can give to someone. It's not money. It's not hugs. It's not anything but words. Look at Jesus Christ. What's Jesus Christ given you? I promise you, all he gave you was words. That's all you give to homeless people. You just give them words. You give words to people, just like this man gives to you. That's what I'm doing here. I'm giving words, aren't I? I'm spreading love out there. I'm doing something in the planet. Just like everybody's doing something all the time. But Tony Robbins says that a lot of people are majoring in minor things. I mean, they're doing minor tasks, minor things in life. They're majoring in that. Do you understand? You have to understand to dissociate and associate what is minor and major in your life. What is a big task in your life? Write a nice list down in your journal. Write what's the biggest majors in your life, and write all the minor tasks, all the minor goals and all the major goals of what you're doing in daily life. Write everything that you're doing in daily life and just make sure that you understand exactly what you're doing, and do only 20% of that. You understand? Do 20% of what you're doing and find out what that 20% is. You understand? So what I do on my daily basis, and what's my 20%, okay? So learning, growing, being positive, being an influencer, being a positive role model as much as possible, having business cards, having a suitcase, having stuff. But stuff doesn't fulfill me, okay? It's what I do with it, okay? It's what I do with the stuff, okay? And now, for example, this speaker doesn't fulfill me, but when I speak through it with words, it does. This suitcase definitely doesn't fulfill me, but the image of the suitcase does. I like the image of it. That fulfills me. But the suitcase, when I touch it, it doesn't fulfill me. Anything you touch in this planet doesn't fulfill you. You have to learn every single day. You have to understand that nothing you touch in life can fulfill you. Anything that you can never touch in life can fulfill you. So images. Watch more images in life. So when I go on Netflix, I watch all these beautiful images really quickly. I watch as many as possible because it fulfills me. Do what fulfills you every single day. Always making sure that you're doing the best things in life for yourself. Treat yourself with kindness every single day. Learn the best way you can all the time. You understand? That's what I do. I make sure every single day that I'm always doing the things that are most necessary. And that's the 20% of my life. You understand? Do what's most necessary in your life. So every single day that when I'm persuading people, I'm always doing something for the better good. I'm making sure I look at people's eyes. I thank you. Thank you very much. I see that gentleman says that I can talk stuff, but I can. I can talk a lot. I can make sure every single day when I talk, I learn, I grow. I make sure I do something. I compliment people just like that gentleman complimented me. And I act my best behavior in front of people. You understand? Have I sworn in this video? I've never sworn in this video once. I probably had plenty of kids walking around. You understand? So when you see a kid and the kid's looking up at you like this, that's very inspirational for me. Do you understand? Because when you have a kid watching you, have my business card. Come and check it out. Come and check it out. You sure? Come on. Reach out, bro. I can give it to you. It's all right. You're always welcome. So, for example, when I'm doing things, okay, I'm making sure I'm lifting people as much as possible. I have to lift people. I have to make sure I'm doing something to help myself to do better. Because that's the only thing I can do. There's nothing else I can do except do better for myself. What's that? Yeah, exactly. So, for my type of people, everybody, I understand, I always get along with everybody as much as possible. Yeah, exactly. So I'm always understanding that when I do things for myself, I'm always understanding that I always listen to what's said exactly and how it's said. You understand? But what's said is the words, and how it's said is a tone. You have to understand to listen to the tone, because it's 38% of the communication. Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. Thank you, thank you. Always say good for the Lord. That's the way it is. So you must understand that 55% of the language is the image, the body language, okay? We're talking about body language. It's 55% of the communication. So I'm understanding that I can see the communication from all the way back there. 300 meters over there. You have to understand that the thing is that body language is 55% of the communication. 38% of the communication is tonalities. And then 7% is what is said in life in terms of the words. But the more words you speak, the better you'll understand how to speak tones, and you'll understand how to look in terms of body language as well. So every single day, make sure that you're just positive. To recap this video, every single day, make sure you're doing something special for yourself, learning, growing, making sure every single day you're doing something with Jesus Christ, learning with Jesus Christ as much as possible. Doing as much as possible, okay? Doing as many words. You have to understand that when you learn how to plan, when you learn how to journal, have a journal, write down in your diary as much as possible, because that's the ultimate way of life. The more you write down, the more books you write, I promise you, that's the ultimate way. You have to understand, you have to sell yourself every single day. You have to be able to sell your integrity, sell who you are, sell yourself as a person, as a human being, as a spiritual teacher that you are. I promise you, everybody's a spiritual teacher. I promise you, everybody can teach you something about life. In a sense, so every single day, make sure you treasure everything around you as much as possible. Be gracious. Everything in terms of be everything that you can be. You understand? So that's how it is, guys. So learn is the motto, okay? Learning, nothing else. Just learn as much as possible. Push yourself every single day. Motivate people to get up on their feet, to tackle their challenges, to make sure that they're growing. You understand? That's all you have to do. You understand? So anyway, guys, thank you for listening to my beautiful audio program and video program right here. This will be up on YouTube, so if you want to have a quick chat with me after this video, or now if you want to have a chat with me, I understand I can do that with you right now. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for you guys who have watched my video to the end. And I will see you guys in the next video.